And we are back straight away with this 70-star tournament action. My name is Thero, hanging out with Ruby once again today for this all-star match between Paracusia and Solo Q. How are you doing today, Ruby?
Feeling pretty good, yeah. Feels like it's been ages since the last talk to you.
Right?
I'm excited for this one. We've got our boy Paracusia from Blue Esports repping the boys for us, the Team Blue Esports, and we've got, ktanenoob or Solo Q, Chewbacca, whatever you want to call him. He's got many names, and he's representing himself for this race.
Quite a few of you guys repping Blue Esports. Do we see some stacking going on in this tournament? What's going on?
Yeah, we've got quite a few good players. We've got, J-Mill, and we've got Triforce TK, winner of the non-stop 70-star tournament last time around.
Yes, and I believe still 70-star non-stop world record holder, correct?
He is, yeah. I think he has gone down to second place now in 16-star non-stop.
Yes.
Luna might have taken that back.
Luna bopped him.
Yeah. Luna just couldn't stand seeing an MU run at the top of the leaderboard.
For sure.
Yeah.
Lunar Jump also in this tournament. If you want to know any information about this tournament, about the brackets, all you have to do, !bracket, click on 70-star tournament, and it'll bring it right up, along with ! schedule as well. We're getting ready to get this action started. I'm interested to see what routes these guys choose. The commentators are kind of in the dark with the quick turnaround between the streams on what routes, but we can kind of speculate. Seen a lot of CCM 17, CCM 18, HMC late, HMC early. It all comes down to the comfort level of these runners. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like Para would probably do HMC late. I know Solo, he was asking about HMC late. Maybe both of them might be going for it. In the race that we saw earlier with Bro Mario and Benji, they both did it early. But it looks like we are getting a countdown to get these boys underway.
Super excited. I know ktanenoob is running on emulator right now. Paracusia running on original hardware.
It's me, Mario.
Gonna see in just a second. We're gonna get these runners synced up really quick. Looks like Paracusia electing to run with the Japanese version, which we've seen earlier on in this tournament. Any second counts. Had 2 retimes this week in this tournament alone. Spectacular runs so far.
Yeah, definitely. And with this one, I believe Para has a 49 flat as his personal best. Solo Q, he has a high 51, I think he said earlier.
So I wonder, in the 70 nonstop tournament, we saw Paracusia go for island hop in the beginning, which is something you see a lot in nonstop. I wonder if we'll see it here. I don't think that he's going to go for the risk, knowing that his PB is significantly lower than Solo Q here. But we will see heading into Bomb Battlefield. Normally, you're going to see the bomb clip come first.
Yeah, we'll see. Para not turning his camera, looking like, yeah, he is going for island hop.
Headed for island hop. Risky move. Let's see if it's going to pay off for him. This will definitely put him at an advantage if he's able to execute properly. If not, it will be a time loss. Oh, bonking. Trying to get...
Yeah, not getting the first frame wall kick there. Gets
there it is.
Not try. Okay.
Try is the charm for Paracusia. Grabbing that star. Gonna save some time with that for sure. We're gonna see him enter most likely back in, grabbing bomb clip.
Yeah, I believe it says about 8 seconds if you optimally. So maybe going to about a net even, maybe a little bit of time saving there, but either way, Paracusia showing off island hop, which is very, very tricky.
That swag move.
Yeah, definitely not tournament or marathon friendly, but Para just not caring and going for it. Also,
Execute that bomb clip.
yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
Solo as well going for Canless. He went for Womp's Fortress before the slide. I'm pretty sure we'll see Para, since he's already doing, you know, Island Hop and things, he's going to do the slide before. Yeah,
Now,
Solo also missing that Canless, but
we've been estimating slide times here. I'm thinking a 12-7 out of Paracusia here.
I'm going to go with 12-6.
12-6, 12... Oh!
Actually, no, he's missed it. I'm going to guess 13-2 now.
Commentator backtracking with that bonk there, not able to turn around. 13.1, very close. It's the curse of the 0.1%, the 0.1 second. Happens all the time.
Yeah, but Para not quite getting enough of an angle on that bonk off the wall, and ends up still going forwards anyway. But looks like Solo going back over to Canless. I didn't actually see if he went for it a second time and missed again, or if he went for Owless, but getting Canonless that attempt.
Got that set up, going back and forth with those C buttons. I'm not really sure what Solo Q is running with as far as his controller, or Paracusia for that matter.
Para, I think he does run on the OG N64 controller and switches to a Hori for throws. Solo getting a bit of an awkward angle there on the dive jump. Yeah, I know Solo has done... Oh, Solo actually grabbing the star
Oh no.
shooting the wild blue.
That's going to cost him a little bit. The nerves kind of setting in here in Womp's Fortress. A heavy reset zone when folks are just kind of running for PB.
Yeah, we'll see Paracusia finishing up the 100 coin here.
Now this is going to be kind of a significant time loss for Solo Q going into this, because he's got to redo all of these coins. Being very careful not to grab that star this time should
Yeah, he
make...
got pretty close again though. He did miss two coins there. He should be able to miss one more with this route before he starts to have to look for other coins. But yeah, having a bit of a hard time with this 100 coin running across the bridge to get those coins. It was a nice backup. Para getting Canless on his first attempt.
First try from Paracusia.
Yeah, Solo's going to be fine down to the coin with this route. Getting the ring of 8 to finish up the 100 coin.
Womp's Fortress goes hard on any runner, especially when you start getting to those top tiers. Paracusia missing that fence clip, having a backup with the side flip wall kick, falling back into the star. He didn't let it phase him. It's the battle of attrition of the minds going through here. You already know that there's not going to be world record pace happening within these races, so it's going to be down to those mistakes, how those mistakes pan out for these runners as they go through Womp's Fortress.
And yeah, we seeing Para on the right here going for shooting into the wild blue, the star that Solo accidentally grabbed on his way through the 100 coin.
Right.
But
Solo Q taking out the Big Daddy Womp up top. I don't know if we talked about this last stream. A lot of folks refer to him as the King Womp, but I don't see a crown there, to be honest.
yeah, I mean, I think it's just, you know, he is the big Womp that, you know, stands above all the others. So maybe he's a king, maybe he's just, maybe he's the president. I don't know.
The President Womp. Oh, now we've got a separate thought coming up for president. I don't know.
I mean, you never know. A fortress, you know, obviously being built to replace the big Womp after his unfortunate demise, after runners just come in and stomp on him. But
maybe the
yeah,
fortress was created out of him.
Maybe. I believe if you play in the English version, you can read what the Womp says. He says something about I know he has like a pun in his message before he dies, just to say like, oh, I grovel in this, or I don't know.
Oh, grovel! I love it.
Yeah.
Paracusia making a minor mistake there, not getting that triple jump up to the platform, having to back it up with a side flip wall kick. Solid 12.8 out of Solo Q. All right, so
if Para doesn't mess up the start to the slide, I'm going to go with a 12-7.
12-7. I'm going to go with a 12-6. I think he's going to try to redeem himself here. Looking good so far. Not rubbing that wall. Nice speed coming back off with a 12.6. Nice. Luck. That was sheer luck. I just made that up just now.
And Solo, I'm going to guess with a 12-9 this time.
12-8 is what I'm going for. Let's see.
He went very far down the slide there, actually, on the way back with a 12-8.
12-8. Commentator obviously sticking to the script of this match as Paracusia grabs the twins before he heads up the fraternal twins.
And looks like Solo is going to do the lag reduction. Doesn't need to on emulator, but Para finishing up the wing cap. And Solo just beginning.
Playing it safe, for sure. I don't blame him. Solo not going as deep to get that speed up. Did miss that first fraternal twin. That will cost him around 4 seconds or so, having to turn around and grab it once again. Bonking.
Also bonking on the wing cap switch. He's doing a nice double jump off there. But we've got Bowser and Dark World now.
Anybody's match at this point for sure. Paracusia currently in the lead.
Looks like Para is setting up to do Tsukishima cycle, which is the fastest known cycle for Bowser and Dark World Reds. Let's see if he can get it.
Pulling out all of the stops in this race, definitely taking those risks. Hopefully it won't catch up to him. And he falls!
Falling. Okay, but that doesn't necessarily put Solo in the lead, since Para did get the island top in BOB, but that is a big loss for Para. Taking the risk, going for the fastest cycle, and it doesn't pay off for him. Let's see if he goes for it again. Looking like he's going to try. Wow, I think Solo.
Oh!
Solo dying in the same place!
The exact same spot! Wow. I did have a little birdie tell me some information that Solo is running with an Xbox controller currently on MU.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, Para making it past the death zone. Double deaths in the exact same place. That is...
Wow, and
Solo again!
And that box is so finicky, you have to hold neutral. If not, you're just going to slip off the end as you're coming onto the box. Not a huge time loss for him, but definitely going to have to recover from here.
Yeah, I mean, with the death from Para there, that really was a good chance for Solo to maybe make up a lot of ground, but unfortunately taking a second death here in Dark World. Para just takes out the big turtle. Solo with the ground pound.
An accidental ground pound. I don't know if you've ever seen... Have you ever seen the video when Lunar accidentally ground pounded and just had to ground pound the floor? One of my favorite videos of all time. Shows the frustration of trying to time that long jump and getting a ground pound.
I am a little bit disappointed he didn't do the front flip into the ground pound, but I'll let him off.
Right.
Yeah, Para, since he's done that star already in BOB, he can go straight into CCM. And we'll see if he ends up doing CCM 17 or 18 here.
CCM, codename Negligent Parent Mountain. Showing us that wall kicks will work with ease, doing that pro strat, backflip into the wall kick, and a dive straight over, showing and flexing those 120 skills.
Yeah, Paracusia, of course, 6th place in 120 star. And not getting the triple jump up to the penguin, but manages to back it up with a quick side flip. And bringing the baby penguin back to its mum.
Now this is what we talked about, Solo having to go back into Bomb on Battlefield to execute Sky Jump. Para going all out, flexing those muscles in the beginning of the match, went for Island Hop and made it.
I did notice as well, Para saying before the match that he was having some pains in his right thumb, which of course is may affect him in this match, but you know, he's still flexing, and it also looks like he's doing CCM 17.
And we see that a lot, specifically in the speedrun community, where you're grinding out certain stars, certain strats, where you know you wear down your thumb, you start to have hand issues. It is very physical to be able to push through. Looks like Para electing to most likely do CCM 17 as he's doing 100 coin with the regular slide.
Yeah, I'm not sure with this route how many coins you need. I know you need 83 before the last row of coins, but I think Para may be running a bit short here. Needs 1 extra coin.
So he is going to have to get. He won't just be able to get that red right outside here. He is going to have to grab 1 other coin. Interesting to see which coin he goes for.
Just quickly get this one and the red coin over here. Now that safety red coin may have come in handy for him, as we see Solo doing the CCM slide on its own, confirming he is doing CCM 18.
Very nice moonwalk back into the door, channeling that inner Michael Jackson, grabbing the star, and continuing on in this cool mountain. Looks a little bit colder than cool to me.
Yeah, the snow falling heavily in CCM. That stage is ready for Christmas.
Speaking of being ready for Christmas, you know, if you go ahead and put a bet on buy.gg, you have the opportunity to possibly win some of that extra Christmas bread, that cabbage. Go ahead, check out !bet or buy.gg down in the panels right below the stream you're watching. Make sure you're of legal betting age and in a legal betting country.
Yeah, I love your segues into that. That's amazing.
I try.
But, we see Para not being able to get the boo where he wants him, picking up a bit of lag as well. Looks like he's just going to wait on the balcony for the boo to come back. This is looking a little bit awkward. I think he got the long jump off. Yeah. He's okay. Losing just a little bit of time. Solo getting an extra blue coin. I don't know. I didn't actually see if he missed some coins on the way down. Because getting a blue coin, maybe I feel like it would be faster to get the 2 red coins instead, but maybe Solo just wanted to be extra careful.
Extra careful, extra safe. Now, we kind of talked about this before. It's interesting the thought process of the folks that are in these runs. With the stream delay, it's kind of difficult to watch where your opponent is. Like a normal race where you can kind of have a multi-stream up and watch. I wonder if these gentlemen know Para's lead that he has coming up right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like Solo coming into this may have thought, you know, going up against Paracusia is a very, very experienced runner. They're coming into it not expecting a positive result, but you never know. I mean, we have seen a death from both players.
Wow, Paracusia, that swag grab on Japanese. We talked about before how Mips is much quicker on Japanese, so it just shows, again, the consistency of Paracusia grabbing Mips out of the air like that, showing him who's boss.
Yeah, and Para going in for SSL. I assume he'll maybe going for Tama Plus. Yeah, he's going for it. Stayed just a little bit over the regular pillars and executed very nicely.
Paracusia
really just flexing.
Absolutely. Talking about putting the nails in the coffin of Solo Q here, widening this lead pretty
I wonder
considerably.
actually if he's doing maybe double pillarless. Yeah, it looks like he's doing it. Since he went for CTM 17, this suggests he'll be going for yeah, he'll be going for secrets, but I'm thinking maybe he'll be doing this to end LLL with 30 stars and then do H&C later in the run. I feel like that may be the route.
You know, if you try to start casually, as you see there, Para kind of getting caught up on that quicksand a little bit. It's almost like running in glue.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get momentum in that and try to, like, you know, dive into the star, whatever. Can be actually quite easy to fall right past the star, so you got to be careful about that. But also with Paracusia playing on the Japanese version, there was the risk of the sound glitch that can happen, and Para going for the very nice side pillar jump into the fly guy there, saving just a little bit of time over going over the top of the pyramid.
Para trying to flex as much as he can. We know that any wrong death, anything going upstairs and tippy, which can go hard on runners in SM64, any of this is pretty much just padding his lead that he has going on right now.
Yeah, and to be fair, Paracusia, he does have the Shifting Sandland 120 star RTA record.
Yes.
So if any stage is his stage, this is the one. He is a very, very good runner.
Solo Q heading into SSL, interested to see if he's going to play it safe here or not. Slow and Steady does win the race as Paracusia is heading into the volcano.
Oh, Solo, I don't know if he was going for Tama Pillarless again, or if he just went too far, but ends up missing Pillarless, and due to that he didn't have time to get to the bird, so he just ends up backing it up with the shining atop the pyramids there.
Losing a little bit of time there, not a considerable amount of time. Gonna go at this for a second try for Pillarless.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going for a pretty standard Pillarless, but landing on that little slope there you see from the starting platform really just ruins the jump that you tried to go for. Looking for the bird, can't find it. Gonna have to jump across this gap, and the bird is going to be at the top of this pillar. But Solo doesn't have any backup stars after this one. If he misses Pillarless again, he may just have to keep going for Pillarless or go for the actually opening the pyramid.
And we know that'll be a significant time loss for him. Grabbing that shell and having to hit each one of those pillars takes up a lot of time.
And meanwhile, Paracusia in Lethal Lava Land. A very quick hot rolling log there from him. Looked like he was doing some movement that I've not seen before. Just, maybe a little bit of optimizations I don't know about, but yeah, Solo managing to get Pillarless that attempt. So losing time, but you know he actually got Pillarless, so he can carry on with that. See if Paracusia can get the triple kill. Only gets one.
Having trouble with this last little bully, but takes out Papa Bully or Mama Bully for the star.
I never really thought about that, actually.
I mean, it's one or the other, or both, possibly.
Yeah, we don't know the anatomy of a bully.
All we know is they're very, very angry.
And they like to push Mario into the lava.
You know, it's interesting that they're able to push without arms. They just kind of body you.
Yeah, they literally body you. They just... And Paracusia with a very quick bully kill on that second one. Getting the ledge grab skip and getting the optimal kill at the side of the platform. Solo Q also getting the ledge grab skip, but not getting the bully.
That's alright. Happy kicking him. That's what we're going to call that. Into the lava there. Grabbing the star. Paracusia still commanding lead. Heading up for these red coins. Almost burns there. Still makes a pretty decent cycle.
Yeah, still making it without any issue, really. And this is where we'll see, as he finishes Lethal Lava Land, will he be doing Die Ducks first, or will he be going for HMC? If I were to guess, it would be Die Ducks. Yeah. So Paracusia going to be doing HMC early.
Getting caught up a little bit on the edge of that door. Heading into Dire Docks now. Solo Q still working on Lethal Lava Lands. Quite a long course here in 70 Star. You pretty much get all of the stars with the exception of the 100 coin.
Also, I realized I said HMC early. I, of course, meant HMC late.
HMC late.
Yeah.
Which means he is going to have to catch Mips a second time. However, Para has shown his expertise in catching that bunny rabbit. Shouldn't be an issue for him.
I feel like he'll have a good time with that. Solo going into the volcano now. Going to be going for a triple jump, lava boost, and also it looked like he was going for the very quick ending there with jumping onto the pole platforms but not grabbing them. But ended up, as I mentioned in the last race, if you jump too early, you'll just grab the pole.
Let's go ahead and get some hype in chat for Solo, wrapping up his Lethal Lava Lands run, desperately trying to catch up to Paracusia. Paracusia executing lag reduction here. Looks like he's going to be going for the rear of the sub. Not wanting to flex too much, going for that front sub mount.
Yeah, front sub can be a bit tricky, and I believe it only really saves time if you do it on the right side as well. Like you swim around and jump straight onto the submarine from the front.
The lag is phenomenal. Executing either rear or front sub on console. Just a ton of lag. Almost like you're jumping through butter. I don't know, I couldn't think of a better term than butter. Manta rings, given issues to folks throughout this tournament. Para making short work of them. The 5th ring attained.
Yeah, and Solo also doing HMC light. Looking like he's going straight into the submarine room, which is actually just a little bit slower because if he's doing a submarine now, he would be moving the painting, or the entrance to Die Docks further back. So he'll have to move a bit further to get. In the way. Maybe
Taking
he'll still
revenge?
to make it. No.
He's not going to be able to make it here. He's going to have to wait on these elevators. Only one to get revenge.
Yeah, does get that red coin though on the way. Yeah, coming up to the end of Vicino, getting his bum burned on the way. And we'll see Solo going for the Manta rings now. Oh, he already did them. I guess that he wanted to do the Manta rings earlier in his run. That's why he did that.
A different star order here in Dire Docks.
I haven't seen that before. Guess,
oh, he misses the chest. Gonna have to circle back. Once again, misses again.
Yeah,
the hitbox is weird. These chests, you have to face the rear of the chest, so you see a lot of the greats, even there on the last chest, kind of clipping the side just a little bit to where he's facing the back. Misses the star, kind of outswam it a little bit, but they are kind of finicky if you aren't used to them.
Yeah, there are, like beginner players that they try opening the chest and you don't understand necessarily how it works, but
Right.
yeah, having to face the rear of the chest, like you said. And Solo starting his Bowser in the Fighting now. We'll see if he can get an early Ellie cycle. Oh, missing the red coin, missing the wall kick to get to it. Looks like he's just going for the red coin over here, and
Oh, and he dives in. A strange angle to get back up there.
Okay. And
Very
Para
odd angle.
heading up to what I believe is Pharaoh's favorite level.
It is.
Maybe. Yeah.
So satisfying watching this 100. Going through a Paracusia, doing that triple jump to get up top.
Yeah, going to be doing the triple jump here. Nice. Saving a couple of seconds there. Very risky triple jump, and very awkward as well on a slope. You're not normally supposed to be able to do a triple jump there, but Para making it work.
Paracusia getting a great angle on those wall kicks, which is surprisingly difficult to try to line the camera up to get those wall kicks to grab that star up top. Entering in with medium water height.
Yeah, going to be doing the same triple jump again. Very nice. I'm getting a triple jump up. Beautiful. And we've got Solo here finishing up his Bowser in the Fire Sea. Just needs to go in and throw the turtle at the bomb.
I will say this. Wet Dry World 100 coin, whether it's 120-star route or 70-star route, is excellent. Very movement-based, and that's why I like it. Lots of RNG here.
And Para with a double box kick. Nice.
Let's see if this spider is going to play nicely with these blue coins here. Nope, going to run up against the wall.
Yeah, just running away from Para. He knows its fate, but Para catching up to it. And Solo grabbing the key for upstairs. Going to be joining Para very shortly here in Wet Dry World. Para getting flipped. He might get flipped again yet.
One more time.
Taking damage though. He's going to have to jump back down and get... Oh, the third... Hoping not to get... Yeah, this could be Solo's opportunity to make up some ground. But, yeah, Para making his way along with these secrets.
He does have that safety coin with him. Para making some minor mistakes after those flips. Let's see what's going to happen from here.
Yeah, we'll see Solo doing the alternate route for the top of the town star. Going around here where Para actually...
Now, going through Wet Dry World, I did want to mention coming up next. I know we're a little bit behind here on Twitch.tv/Speedrun. You've got Chaos Pringle in the Super Mario Odyssey, and he check that out, exclamation point bracket. You could bring up the SMO versus Team Sleepless. Now that's Team Triple Bingo Tournament. That's going to happen right top of that. Check out the schedule, see what's going on every single day. There's at least 6 to 8 runs between SM64, Super Metroid, and Super Mario Odyssey.
Here we go!
Little technical difficulty here. All right. Hello, cute. All right. All right, I'm just going to keep talking like we are so when we go live it's seamless. Looks like Solo Q heading through with his 100 coin is knocking out a THI star here.
And Para going to be going for the top of the mountain here. Entering with Tiny Island. And then going into Island.
Getting a great skip here.
Yeah, getting the mountain clip. It's a pretty like small optimization. Saves less than a second if I recall correctly. But yeah, clipping through the mountain and going up and above instead of around.
Getting it.
Mario used for that, if that's a new thing, or if that's just a thing that Bro Mario does. Because that, like I said in that last race, I haven't seen that before.
I don't think that I've really seen it outside of Bro Mario as well. Definitely a swag move.
Yeah, maybe if Bro Mario wants to share that information with the rest of the community, so we can get that timed, I guess. But yeah, I think Solo. Yeah, finishing up Wet Dry World, going into Tiny Huge Island as well now. And we've got Para. Probably going to go for Breezeless, I would imagine. Yep. And
like it misses Breezeless. Now, I still like this move, and I was talking with Heisenberger before the stream today. This move is still pretty cool, doing the 180 and the speed kick to get in there.
I feel like Solo missed the secret of the where the boulders come out. Good save to get back up on the mountain. But yeah, he missed that fourth secret there, didn't realize, and went right up to the fifth. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does. I think he's just going to go back to the top of the mountain and slide all the way down.
So he's going to have to slide. Getting that ledge grab, but he was luckily in the middle of the platform. Was able to get up very quickly and grab the star. Just as Paracusia knocks out that waterfall star. The breathtaking view. I don't know how breathtaking it would really be because all you see is the blue background. I don't know.
Well, it's breathtaking view from the bridge. So it's from the bridge and looking at the waterfall.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. Para getting that log wall kick and the triple jump up, which are both deceptively difficult strats, but missing the side flip up to the ledge grab, getting this top star now. Very little mistakes coming from Paracusia here. Kind of got hit with a little RNG in Wet Dry World, but seeing him go through now, very little mistakes in this run.
Yeah, I mean, Para, of course, he's had a lot of experience in this game. He's a very, very talented runner. Not immune from mistakes, though, of course.
Hitting these mushrooms.
A very, very quick first 4 red coins there on the mushrooms.
Super saucy with that rollout on these red coins.
Yeah, very, very nice flex there from Para as Solo finishes up in THI. He'll be joining Para in TTM now, right after collecting the star from Toad. And yeah, we'll see Para going for the big jump from the box.
Not having a body that Toad. Now this box is super finicky too, trying to get up there, getting that camera angle right. Paracusia making it look easy. Grabbing that star really quick. Only at 36 minutes. Wrapping up. Heading into Snowman's Land. Another one of my favorite stars, getting the top of that snowman's head. It's finesse.
Yeah, it's a very good feeling when you get this triple jump, and you just triple jump right up here, slide down, wall kick, and you're right up there.
And the rollout, very quick from Paracusia. over to Solo Q, headed back into Tall Mountain, trying to catch up, clawing, reaching forward, looking for any opportunity for Paracusia to just make a mistake here. We've seen experienced runners make big mistakes here in from Tall Mountain all the way up into Tippy. So it's still anybody's match at this point.
Yeah, Para's starting to slip up a little bit, getting a bonk on the box, having a little bit of trouble with the triple jump over, but Solo having trouble collecting to start to stop the momentum, gets around to it though.
And we haven't seen any major mistakes other than the dual Dark World death that occurred earlier on in this match. Those small mistakes do add up over time. Doing the triple jump to grab that deep freeze. I love the swag that we saw in the last match with Bro Mario. Doing that double jump to grab that deep freeze star, something that's pretty awesome indeed.
Yeah, I really like, I think it's maybe Blue Bob that would do it, where you would go up onto the slope and build up a lot of speed, and then do a double jump into the deep freeze.
Blue Bob consistently talked about movement saves minutes, strat saves seconds. Missing that third red coin, having to go back and falling off! Not something that Solo Q wanted to see.
Yeah, I can't let you grab those mushrooms, unfortunately. It is pretty scary to go across them, especially if you're trying to go quickly. You know, missing a red coin just by a few, going just wide of the red coin can end up being really costly.
Paracusia once again grabbing Mips out of the air, just as Solo's struggling a little bit on these red coins.
Yeah, he's not quite getting these red coins to go his way. Para with a pretty commanding lead at the moment, but of course we still got still got Tippy to come, and Paracusia, he has been known in previous races to lose a lot of time in the
16 more stars coming up.
And we see Para coming back for H&C.
Possibly some technical issues. Let's see here. Now, 16 more. All right, looks like we're slowly coming back online now.
Yeah, looking like Para. I think just 2 more stars here in HMC before we go up into Tippy. Solo in Snowman's Land right now.
Solo looking much better on that box, that blind jump into a ground pound. Much better looking. Grabbing that Christmas Miracle Star with ease. Making all the kiddies happy for the Christmas Miracle coming up here in just a month. I'm shocked that Christmas is just right around the corner, and Vi.gg and GSA bring in all of this action just in time for Christmas. I don't even know what to choose from.
Yeah, and we've got Paracusia about to finish HMC, having a bit of bad luck there with the boulders. That boulder going right for him, having to avoid it. A very nice dodge from Para.
And I'm sure you've seen that Toast Rider clip of him getting bodied over and over, pounded. I mean, it just makes you want to cry.
Yeah, that simply commenting on that is just great. That was just literally the worst luck that you could have ever gotten from those boulders.
Right. The only worse luck that you could have gotten is if the boulder just happened to get 3 times the size and nowhere to go. That's the only thing worse for that. Solo Q headed down to HMC, grabbing
that
nips,
nip star.
as Paracusia is heading up into Rainbow Ride, also known as Reset Ride.
Yeah, he's probably going to be going for the glitchy wall kick.
Ooh.
Para flexing even more now, getting the Laxu bounce. And getting a very quick grab on the bottom of the pole.
Very saucy. We saw it earlier. Runners have to keep in mind, once they get that Lakitu skip, not to let their guard down. Paracusia doing very well with those wall kicks, getting up to grab that cruiser star. And he's already gotten his first star in Rainbow Ride, commanding this lead of over 5 stars over Solo Q.
And of course, with the betting from Vi.GG, you could have put a bet on this race with Para to maybe win. But taking a death there in Rainbow Ride, that, you never know, could lead to an interesting race if he keeps dying here. Because I know he likes to flex. He's going to go for another glitchy wall kick. Going for the red coins here. Para just sort of showing off with these glitchy wall kicks at the start.
Tricky triangles has been something that's been a trouble for a lot of the runners in this tournament. I'm interested to see Paracusia and how he's going to react with the tricky triangles and the swinging in the breeze star. Most likely see some more flexing coming out of him.
Going for the new swinging in the breeze movement. And he gets it that time around. And a very, very quick double jump dive over the flame. Para flexing as always. Solo.
Going in, missing the clip for the toxic there.
Going for the clip to skip this little elevator ride. Not too big of a deal, but that bonk adding to his time losses, and Para bonking and dying again in Rainbow Ride. Is that 4 deaths now?
And that's what we've talked about with Tippy. You know, Para has got that experience, but Tippy goes hard for sure.
Yeah, Para not wanting to let up on these incredibly amazing strats that he's going for.
Ooh.
Getting the same bonk that we saw earlier today, not bothering with re-enabling the switch. Probably should have done though. Doesn't get onto the top of the pyramids, onto the top of the tricky triangles. But yeah, I actually kind of would have liked to see the backup where you did the triple jump off the regular, the triangles before the switch is activated.
Right.
You can do a triple jump wall kick off one of the support beams at the back and get up there.
Really?
Yeah. I think Cheese has done it in one of... I know for definite Cheese has done it. Yeah, it's just a fun backup, to be honest. But Paracusia.
100 coins. Taking those spills in Rainbow Ride could affect him here in TikTok Clock. This may be the opening that Solo Q is going to be looking for.
Yeah, definitely. Mistakes can, make more happen if it gets to your head. Paracusia, obviously being such an experienced runner, hopefully shouldn't be letting that get to him. He's very good at putting that behind him and just getting on with it.
I don't know if you saw that.
We've seen, he got those very, very quick jumps up those little block platforms. Yeah, Para still flexing all the way from the beginning till the end. And Solo missing Lakitu, not able to get Lakitu bounce. almost full, backing it up, but bonking.
Wow. It's not going well for Solo right now. Again, those small mistakes, getting in your own head at being a speedrunner happens. You're battling not only your opponent here in this tournament, but battling yourself. Heisenberger definitely says it the best when he talks about hand RNG. I think that plays into mind RNG. I think we're going to make that a thing.
Mind RNG, I like that. Yeah. Where you get to this point and it's just, do you know if you're going to be feeling good about it? Or, you know. It does take a lot of mental preparation to come into this later part of the run. As Solo misses the wall kick for Lactu bounce.
Gonna do a
still
backup
has
here.
two backup stars. Paracusia taking a death in TTC. He's had 5 deaths in Tippy so far.
This is literally, I mean, this is his opportunity. This is Solo Q's opportunity to seize the day and have a great rainbow ride to catch up to Paracusia. That's what needs to happen for him to catch up.
Yeah, that's the thing with it seems with Para, he's a very, very quick runner, but mistakes definitely do happen. Solo just needs to get himself together and get this Lactu bounce, but Lactu not helping him at all here.
Going for the second backup.
Yeah, well, this is technically his 3rd backup now since he's done the red coins, tricky triangles, and now this.
No backups remaining.
So yeah, if he misses this again, as Paracusia dies again,
takes a dive in TikTok clock. Para has made a comment here in our chat. It is very difficult to play with no audio. Adding a new element.
I didn't realize he had no audio, but yeah, Solo going once more for this Lactu bounce. If he doesn't get this time, he doesn't. So he's gonna now have to climb up the other way with you know, the slightly
noob cruiser.
Yeah, the noob cruiser that I still do.
Right. Lining up, not lining his camera up behind him. I don't know if he's really familiar with this strat. Let's see.
Yeah, Solo. I mean, of course, if you're doing PB attempts, then maybe you wouldn't have backed it up so many times that you needed to actually do the cruiser the other way. But yeah, Solo not looking too familiar with the alternate route.
Now, I don't know if you noticed that doing the wall kicks up there, more of a non-stop movement seen from Solo as he's heading into TikTok clock, electing to grab that Toad Star ahead of time. Just as Paracusia is going for another attempt.
Yeah, Solo coming into this with 64 stars, does not need to do TTC 100 coin. So he will be doing the stomp on the front on its own. Clock moving. We're going to see what he's probably going to go for a backup start elsewhere. Yeah, typically if you don't get the frozen movement, then and the clock isn't at the right time, and you'll probably go for one of these 3 stars. But yeah, Para getting his 70th star here with the Toad.
Missing the movement to get up there, bonking once again. He's got time at this point. Time is definitely on his side.
And Solo coming back into another moving TTC.
We have seen quite a few times in this tournament ending up with folks having to back up with moving reds, which is an incredibly difficult start. Para taking a dive on that triple jump dive. Missing quite a few deaths here up in Tippy for these folks.
Just running out of platform there. Para not a lot of deaths late on in this run. Don't know if the hand about maybe. Yeah, looks like we've got the we've got some movement back. Para looking to go for trouble jump wall kick.
On the left side, looks like.
Yeah, we do apologize for technical difficulties. We are, a bit. This has been a very long and strenuous stream for all involved. I know
For sure.
that Pharaoh obviously is done for today. MVP of today. Para, he has been having a lot of trouble in the sky. He's had to go for the stall kicks at the end. And even missing the pole, so some big time losses from him. He's looking to get a 53 here, which, for a lot of runners is a pretty good time, but Paracusia, obviously, he would have hoped for more, do you think, from this? Solo,
For sure.
looking like he's collecting his 69th star now, 1 star left here in TTC. And Para getting these throws going.
I do want to go ahead and mention the true MVP as Para is wrapping up his Bowser throws here. Official Artemis, our restreamer today, doing an amazing job at keeping the stream up, fighting those internet RNG gods, and doing a great job keeping us live. Thank you so much, Official Artemis 64, for that. As Paracusia grabs that star, 53-12, a low 53. I do want folks to know after this stream, because of the technical issues that we had, we are going to be restarting the stream, so the stream will go down. However, do not go anywhere. Tons of great content coming up from GSA and Vi.gg, the official sponsor for all of the tournaments that are going on right now. Chaos Pringle versus Coin Kirby is going to be coming up next as Solo Q heads upstairs to tackle Bowser on his own. Right after our short break with Chaos Pringle and Coin Kirby, headed into that team match, Team Brian versus Team Sleepless on that triple bingo in Super Mario Odyssey. Following up, finishing off the night with our newest competition, the Super Metroid Any%, which is going to be Sloters versus Not Typo. Going to be great stuff coming up today.
Yeah, Solo here. Having a bit of trouble here in Sky as well. He's going to try and make his way up and finish this run. And like Pharaoh said, we will be having the stream restarted after this run. So we do apologize about all the drops, but we are doing our best to make sure we keep providing the content.
The positive side to all these drops is you can use that time to hit !bet. Check out Vi.gg, see what they have to offer, place some bets, win some money, get those Taco 12 packs, stock up for the night, because this show's just getting started.
Here we go!
Yeah, the 3 more races tonight should also be very, very hype. Chaos Pringle, of course, being the current world record holder of Super Mario Odyssey Any%. And obviously, he's got the world record, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's consistent. I know that's a meme in his chat.
Really, consistency is key. That's what we talk about for sure.
Yeah, and consistency is definitely something that's a little bit lacking in this run. Para definitely showing off some really, really difficult strats. But getting a 53-12, Solo Q finishing up here with what looks to be a high 55. And yeah, for now is going to be it from us, from Pharaoh and I. But we will be getting the stream restarted and set up for the Super Mario Odyssey Any% tournament race between Chaos Pringle and Coin Kirby.
Be sure to stick around. Don't go anywhere. It's going to stay offline, but we're still going to be here. Have a great night. I'll see you guys in chat for this Super Mario Odyssey matchup of the gods. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much, Ruby. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you very much as well, Pharaoh. We'll see you in a moment.